Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be sharing 5 different pretty cheap and easy DIY Easter and spring home decor ideas. Tons of the items that I use in this video are going to come from Dollar Tree, so most of these projects are pretty budget friendly. Also, if you guys want to see how I end up styling these around my house, make sure you hit that subscribe button because the next video I post after this one is going to be my spring decorate with me. The first one I'm making is going to be a framed bunny piece that is a little bit more, I would say, glam style. So first I'm taking this Dollar Tree sign and I'm going to pry off the bunny. I found a couple of these clip photo frames with the striped backgrounds and definitely plan on picking up more of them since I love black and white stripes. So I'm starting by just opening up the frame and I'm actually going to remove the clip piece of this. I did have to work at this to try not to damage the cardboard and it took a little bit, but I did finally get it. After removing the clip, I assembled the frame back together. And then I hot glued the glittery bunny onto the striped background with the hole from the clip on the bottom, so the bunny covered it up. And I moved it over to the right side because I'm going to have the bunny holding one of these Dollar Tree carrots. And then I made a tiny little bow with some string from the Target dollar spot that I think complemented the black and white aesthetic very well. And then just to bring it up even another notch, I took some black ribbon and made a bow hanger so this can hang nicely on the wall. I seriously loved how this piece turned out. I think it's so cute and this would be a great piece for anyone who likes to keep their color palette simple. I am a big fan of black and white and I think the pop of orange looks really nice as well. The next project I'm doing is probably the most extravagant of all these, and I'm starting with this Happy Easter sign from Dollar Tree. Honestly, I didn't need to use this. It actually would have worked much better if I just used a piece of cardboard. But to start the project, I am just using the back side of this and painting it white. Took a few coats of basic white craft paint. I picked up this square wooden frame in the clearance section at Hobby Lobby for only $7, and I am going to use this and some chicken wire to really amp up this piece. So I cut some chicken wire down to the size of the frame and I'm just stapling it onto the back. You could definitely make this piece without this, but like I said, I just wanted to take it up a few notches. Because my frame was square, I needed to cut down the cardboard sign piece to a square as well. And I just chopped the heck out of this using my paper cutter. Like I said, regular cardboard probably would have worked way better for this. I'm using some more of this beautiful floral contact paper and creating some nice layers with that, as well as some scrapbook pieces I had left over. And I'm just using one of these little tape rollers to tape it to the piece. I tried to Mod Podge it and it did not hold, so this little tape worked much better. I was gonna leave the top white, but after playing with my layout, I decided I wanted to carry over the floral pattern. So then I'm just placing this into my chicken wire frame. And I have these Happy Easter carrots that I cut off of one of the Dollar Tree plaques. Then I found this adorable clip art of these vintage bunnies. I searched quite a while online to find a nice high resolution photo for this. So now I'm just going to attach everything onto the cardboard. I used hot glue for the carrots, and then for the paper bunnies, I am using the tape roller again. And then I just propped up the cardboard part to glue the chicken wire onto it, and I just made a couple of puddles of hot glue through the chicken wire to attach to the cardboard. I like the fact that I could easily remove the cardboard piece and reuse the frame for a different project. Next, I am taking 3 of these little Dollar Tree carrots and I am taking a piece of thread and tying them together in a little bunch. I made a mark where the center of my frame was and glued the carrots on. And then I took a piece of green ribbon I had laying around and created a bow to put on top. I absolutely love how this turned out. I think it is so pretty. And like I said, the chicken wire and the frame just take it to the next level. And this can be done to fit so many different styles, but I love the vintage farmhouse vibes this piece has. Next up, I am making a small little blossom wreath. I picked up this willow wreath at the Dollar Tree, and I have my little blossoms here from AC Moore. I paid $5 for this bunch, but Dollar Tree definitely has little ones similar to this. So when I started filming this, I wasn't exactly sure how I was gonna approach this, but I just started by cutting off different pieces of the stems. I started with longer length pieces, but as I was working, I learned that shorter was definitely better, both an aesthetic and easier to glue. So I went back and cut some of them down. I just used hot glue and tucked these little branches in around the perimeter of the wreath, making sure all the flowers are going in the same direction. This did take a lot of patience and a good amount of time, but I think it was so worth it. You could definitely make this as dainty or full as you want. I wanted it to look a little bit more wispy. And then I just added a bow on the top. Like I said, this one did take me a bit longer, but I'm really happy with how it came out. I think it looks so cute, and wreaths are so expensive, so I'm very happy I was actually able to make 2 of these wreaths for $7. My next project is going to be a decorative Easter egg plaque. Here I have this egg stake from Dollar Tree. I actually picked this striped one with the intention of using the stripes, but I just couldn't figure out a way to use it to fit my decor, so I am using the back side of it. So I'm starting by just pulling off the stake part, and then I pulled off the bow. I didn't mind that there was a little bit of bumpiness left over since I was just gonna cover it up, and gave it a nice couple coats of paint in this minty aqua color. And back to my favorite floral contact paper, cutting off a piece of this to use on the bottom half of the egg. I just had some of this black lace on hand and thought it would look nice, so I am lining the edge with that. Then I'm putting a good size puddle of glue right in the middle and gluing a few more of these blossom branches right into the center. I have one of these mint colored egg picks, which I got at AC Moore, but I'm sure you could find similar at most craft stores. And I trimmed the wire down a little bit so it wouldn't show, and put this right in the center of my flowers. Then I tied a fancy bow with some wire and this gingham ribbon and glued that right in the middle to cover up my stem base. Then to hide the wire and all the glue mess, I just took a couple little petals from my flowers and glued them in the center. I was very surprised with how this turned out. I actually wasn't really sure what direction this was gonna go in. I'm a huge fan of mixing patterns and I love the bright pops of color. I just used a little plate stand to display this, but of course you could add some twine or ribbon to hang it up as well. The next project is super easy, and it's going to be a little rabbit and carrot garland. If you watched my last DIY video, you watched me utilize this Kate Spade shopping bag, which I am going to use again for this project. I have this little bunny rabbit template, so I am just tracing a few different bunnies on the green side, the teal side, and then I have some sparkly white paper that I am using as well. I measured some twine about 40 inches and tied some knots in the ends if I wanted to hang them. And then I just started arranging my pieces to see how I'd want to lay them out and how I wanted them spaced. And after I got a plan, I just glued them to the back side. This one was super easy, but I'm very happy with how this turned out. I think it's really cute and I love the colors as well as the mixing of the glam glitter with the farmhouse vibes. I have the perfect spot in my kitchen for this, so again, make sure you subscribe if you want to see how I decorate my house with all of these items. I hope I gave you guys some good inspiration for your own crafty projects. I am super jazzed about how all of these turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And if you like DIY projects like this, make sure you subscribe to my channel.